Welcome back, Cobra Kai enthusiasts. The first half of Netflix's Cobra Kai Season 6 dropped, and we saw how it went, but it seems like the biggest twists have been saved for Part 2 and 3. To wrap up the story properly, Cobra Kai Season 6 upcoming installments will need to resolve many lingering plot points. Here's what we're eager to see in the final chapter of this incredible Netflix series. 1. Julie Pierce's return. Since Cobra Kai launched in 2018, we've witnessed cameos from several key figures from all three Karate Kid films. Randy Heller has returned as Lucille LaRusso, Elizabeth Shue as Ali Mills Schwarber, and Tamlin Tomita has briefly reprised her role as Kumiko. We've also seen Yuji Okumoto back as Chosen Taguchi, and Rob Garrison, Ron Thomas, and Tony O'Dell returned as Johnny's old friends Tommy, Bobby, and Jimmy. Sadly, Rob Garrison passed away shortly after his Season 2 appearance, and the show honored him with the tribute, Cobra Kai Never Dies. However, one character has yet to make her return. Hilary Swank as Julie Pierce, a former student of Mr. Miyagi, and some wild theories are flying around that she could be Dimitri's mom. But seriously? Julie Pierce, a martial arts badass with a ton of experience, being the mother of a kid who can't even defend himself from a bully, that would have been a major plot point long before now. But you know what? I couldn't care less about that nonsense. What really matters is that either Season 6, Part 2, or Part 3 is the last shot to bring Julie Pierce back into the fold. This franchise has been all about Daniel LaRusso and his story, but it's time to pay some respect to the other side of the Karate Kid universe. Give us Julie Pierce one more time and do it right. 2. The Cobra Kai Dojo's final defeat at the Sekai Taikai. The Sekai Taikai is an international karate tournament that sees dojos vying for the global title. Both the Cobra Kai Dojo and Johnny and Daniel's Miyagi Do made it to the tournament, but things soon started unraveling for Cobra Kai. Season 5 ended with Terry Silver getting arrested and John Kreese escaping from prison. With Silver out of the picture, Sensei Kim Da-yoon, Alicia Hannah Kim, took charge of Cobra Kai. Unfortunately for her, many students abandoned the dojo after learning that Silver bribed the referee at the All Valley tournament. While Sensei Kim, and possibly John Kreese, could lead her dwindling number of students to victory using her grandfather's techniques, Johnny and Daniel's dojo needs to defeat Cobra Kai in Season 6 for the story to come full circle. The series began with a battle against Cobra Kai, so it's only fitting that it should end that way. Terry Silver's plans for global expansion need to be thwarted, and that can only happen with the dojo's final defeat. 3. Miguel's victory at the Sekai Taikais. 3 characters stand out as potential winners of the Sekai Taikai. Robbie Keane has reached the finals twice, but failed to win both times because he wasn't ready. The first time, he was angry at Johnny, and the second, he was manipulated by his own rage. Until his redemption in Season 5, Robbie didn't know who he was truly fighting for. Now that he's repaired his relationships with his friends and father, Robbie knows what he's fighting for, making it an ideal time for him to claim the title. Samantha LaRusso, played by Mary Mouser, was denied victory against Tori Nichols by Peyton List at the All Valley tournament. This loss deeply affected her, and it took most of Season 5 for Sam to rediscover herself. Her journey culminated in a victory over Cobra Kai. Despite being one of the strongest fighters, she has yet to win a tournament, so winning the Sekai Taikai would be fitting for her character. The franchise began with an underdog LaRusso winning a tournament, and repeating that would pay tribute to the first film. While Robbie and Sam have strong motivations to win, the show might opt for a more predictable outcome. Miguel, undeniably the main character, has seen the focus shift slightly away from him. His relationship with Johnny has echoed the bond between Daniel and Mr. Miyagi from the start, positioning him as the new Karate Kid. Having Miguel win the Sekai Taikai in upcoming Season 6 Part 3 would complete his journey and bring the series full circle. 4. Johnny reclaiming leadership of the Cobra Kai Dojo. When Cobra Kai first aired, it flipped the script from the Karate Kid films. It positioned the Cobra Kai Dojo and Johnny as the ones who helped a new underdog gain the confidence to rise to the top. With Johnny trying to restore the dojo's image and doing right by his students, Daniel LaRusso almost took on a villainous role in the first season. Sadly, the dojo's redemption was short-lived as John Kreese and Terry Silver returned, reverting it to its original, antagonistic state from the Karate Kid films and undoing all of Johnny's good work. It wouldn't feel right for the series to end with Cobra Kai as a villain that needs to be defeated. Instead, in Season 6 Part 2 or 3, Johnny has to reclaim the Cobra Kai Dojo, returning it to the way he envisioned it when he first reopened it. It would be fun to see Daniel and Johnny shift from bitter rivals to friendly competitors, each leading the dojos of their former senseis. 5. Redeeming John Kreese. Only 2 villains from the Karate Kid films have yet to be redeemed in Cobra Kai. Those are John Kreese and Terry Silver, but wait, I must say, redeeming Terry Silver seems nearly impossible, especially given the havoc he's wreaked in both the films and the series. He has threatened and almost killed several characters, bribed referees, tortured his own students and others from his rival dojos, committed arson, and betrayed his friend for personal gain. Pathetic. He is not a good person, to be precise. 'Tis been suggested that he's terminally ill and wants to leave a lasting legacy. However, that doesn't justify forcing a student to punch through concrete blocks and injure their hands. Rather than a redemption arc, Silver needs to be defeated to realize that his global expansion plans will never succeed. On the other hand, redeeming Kreese seems far more plausible. Fans already saw him near redemption at the end of Season 5 and in Season 6 Part 1. During a therapy session, viewers watched as Kreese was deconstructed, finally confronting his fears and failures for the first time. This moment might be foreshadowing a future redemption. With Kreese's escape from prison, I can say his future remains uncertain, and he will likely still be a villain at first. But Cobra Kai cannot conclude without John Kreese finally being redeemed and making amends with his former student. What do you think? 6. Johnny officially starting a family. The series began by showing us what Johnny Lawrence had become after the events of The Karate Kid. It has done a remarkable job of allowing him to grow from a depressed alcoholic to a sensei who is proud of his students and their achievements. Johnny and Carmen are expecting a baby. Miguel and Robbie have almost mended their relationship and now treat each other like brothers. I am sure that even after the tournament, there won't be any beef between these boys, and good chance Johnny is on good terms with Robbie's mother again, and Miguel understands why Carmen was right about his father. With all sides of the family finally getting along, there's no better time for Johnny to marry Carmen. Ending the series with the former Karate Kid villain married with a family and a baby would be the perfect conclusion to Johnny Lawrence's story. Everyone is waiting to see this moment. Lastly, 7. One last flashback of Mr. Miyagi. The simplicity of the Karate Kid films was one of their strengths. The bond between Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi was sweet and often humorous, helping the film stand out from similar ones. Pat Morita's character became a pop culture icon, a status he still holds today, and his presence is felt throughout Cobra Kai, whether through direct references or subtle connections between characters. I can't wait to see more of this legend. As entertaining as the many karate action scenes and intense battles are, it would be fitting for the series to return to its roots with one final Mr. Miyagi flashback. Perhaps after Daniel finally uncovers the truth about Miyagi's past, as Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 approaches, it's clear that the show has the potential to deliver a powerful and satisfying conclusion. By addressing these 7 key events, the series can tie up loose ends, honor its roots, and give fans the epic finale they've been waiting for. Whether it's the return of a beloved character, the redemption of a fallen villain, or one last heartfelt tribute to Mr. Miyagi, each of these moments has the potential to make Cobra Kai truly unforgettable. So, let's hope the showrunners give us the ending we all deserve. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you hope to see in the final episodes of Cobra Kai Season 6? Are there any surprises or twists you think the show will throw our way? Maybe you have your own theories about who will come out on top at the Sekai Taikai, or how the storylines of our favorite characters will wrap up. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. I'm excited to see what you all think. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any updates as we count down to the epic finale of Cobra Kai. Thanks for watching.